Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are on the lookout for the newest ambassador of a fit and healthy lifestyle with, of course, none other than Century Tuna.
Tuna Superbods is the hottest event of this summer.
I'm Maysay Magilling. Hi, I'm Shirley Legas Vidaloria.
I think the best quality of a Superbod is having a good personality.
To practice self-love and believe in themselves.
Just get protein anywhere you want. That is a Century Tuna.
My name is Nicholas Chua. You can call me Nico for short.
My name is Taylor Toronto. I am
The entire LGBTQI community that we can also be a fit inspiration.
Fitness should be
Diet is really the key to a healthy lifestyle.
A Superbod should not just be physically fit or mentally fit. He should be what I want to call as holistically fit.
This is the final callback for the hottest summer event this year.
Marie Jones.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, isang magandang hapon, Sunday afternoon po sa inyong lahat. My name is Dale, your Entertainment News Portal correspondent, and this is ENP exclusive. And of course, this is our 12th of Century Tuna Superbods 2020. Century Tuna Bods 2020 is the hottest event this summer with over 1 million pesos in prizes, and a lot of exciting perks. One male and one female Superbods will be chosen by Century Tuna as their brand ambassador and next image model, and each of them will receive 500,000 pesos in cash plus a lot of exciting perks. And this afternoon, I think this girl is a badass. Okay, so I'm excited about her bio, and of course, I'm excited to get to na makilala ko pa siya ng higit pa. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you Superbod Liz. Hello, Liz.
Hello, everybody.
Liz, before anything, how are we going to pronounce your surname?
I know mahirap, no? It's called Kuczera. It's like Kuchara,
Yeah,
pero
it's
may E.
Liz.
So Kuchera.
Liz Kuczera. Okay, so we have Superbod Liz Kuczera. And of course, for you to get to know more about her advocacy for the Century Tuna Superbuds 2020, here is her video.
Hi, ako si Heike Marlis Kuczera, 22 years old, graduating. Hi, ako si Heike Marlis Kuczera, 22 years old, graduating student of International Hospitality Management. Yung pangarap ko is to educate more people about a healthy lifestyle by removing the misconceptions and all of the stigmas that are revolving around it. My key to a good life is balance and not restriction. And I also want to show our girls that it's not masculine, but sexy to be strong.
Okay. That's it. Oh my God. Eto, so I'm excited to know kasi you're in Germany. You've spent most of your time in Germany. Then when August 15, 2015 came, you migrated here in the Philippines. Now, I want to know ano
Uh,
yung cause nung, or what is your deciding factor of moving from Germany to the Philippines?
I have to say, I mean, I love my life in Germany was great, but I always wanted to learn Tagalog for one. I always wanted to learn Tagalog, and I wanted to get to know. I was always coming back to the Philippines like every year, every 2 years. We would make a vacation, and I really love the culture. I love the people. I love the food, and yeah, I think I love the weather here much more also. I prefer sun. I love the beaches. So I thought, yeah, I mean, when I turned 18, I'm independent. This is my chance. I can go to the Philippines, learn Tagalog. And I don't know, it was supposed to be for a year, a little bit more. I ended up staying here and started doing college here. So still here and don't regret my decision until now.
Okay, now, um, ang gusto ko malaman is what are the adjustments that you've done since of course Germany is different from the Philippines. Okay?
Mm.
So ano yung mga adjustment na nagawa mo nung nagsimula ka ng
Mm.
mamuhay dito sa Pilipinas?
I think I had to get much, much more patient. I don't say it's a bad thing that things here are a little bit more slow because I also love the mentality of not being all the time like just work, 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 and be stressed all the time like Germans are. So what I liked about being in the Philippines is like that it's also sometimes slow paced. However, when it comes to things like you have to get this document and you have to do this done, and it always takes a little while, so I have to get much, much more patient. Food wise, I mean, I always was very balanced, for example. So I do love Filipino food. Then I have some German food for sometimes. So I didn't have to do much adjustment since you can get everything in Manila. But yeah, I think it's pretty much not too many adjustments since I've been so used to this culture already since I was a kid. So
Sige, eto, yung anong ano, what do you call this? Ano yung particular value or what lessons from when you are living in Germany? Tapos ano yung mga values ng Filipino culture ang talagang dala-dala mo up until now at sa tingin mo pwede mong maging tawag dito mantra para dito sa competition ng Century Tuna Superbuds 2020?
I would say, I mean, first of all, of course, the most important one is the family. Like, family is the most important thing ever. And I guess I don't know how to really incorporate it into the competition. But I would say the second thing is just this love for life, this appreciation for life. Like most Filipinos say, just you go there and you smile. And I think that's something you can also incorporate into the competition because you can show other people like life is great. And I think working out and being healthy is a part of celebrating life, which Filipinos do. They love fiestas. They love being with friends and always inviting them. So I guess that's something you can incorporate that way into the competition.
You are a graduate of hospitality management, no? So,
Uh-uh.
bakit ito? Bakit yun yung pinili mong course? Dito, I know dito mo na siya inaral sa Philippines, pero bakit yun yung course na napili mo?
Okay, that's actually a funny question because I had no idea what to study. So I just met my neighbor who was also studying in that. She was my neighbor in the condos, and then she told me, "Oh, I study here in Benil." And I'm like, "You want to check it out? Maybe they have enrollments right now." I'm like, "Okay." And I just went to I went to the admissions office. I looked at the list, and I'm like, "Yeah, this seems kind of interesting." And I just chose it, and I ended up with it. I mean, it has the advantage of also being validated in Europe, as it's a double degree that's also valid in France. So I guess that's the only thing that was really tempting about it. But yeah, to be honest, at the beginning, there was no particular reason for it.
Ngayon, eto, isa sa mga very interesting fact about you is that you speak 5 languages. Well, given ang Filipino at least kahit papaano because you're half Filipino, half German, and of course, given ang German, better take note, German is one of the hardest language to learn.
True.
Okay, and um, you've also learned French. So, what is your motivation of learning these different languages?
So I think the most important thing about languages is it's a way to connect with other people, especially like that's why I had a motivation to learn Bisaya and Tagalog because I really wanted to connect to Filipinos and not always feel like an outsider. I want to talk to them like normally. That's the most important thing. And I love traveling, so language are just another tool for me to connect to other people and really understand the way they think and their culture and their mindsets, I guess.
Sa bio mo, I can say that you are really a badass. Oh my God. Nagulat ako sa mga sports mo, sa mga
Yeah.
interest mo. Yes. Now, umpisahan natin kay Muay Thai. You're into
Yeah.
Muay Thai. So, when is the first time na nag-decide ka na you have to learn Muay Thai? Gaano mo na to katagal or how long have you been doing Muay Thai, and meron na bang mga competitions na nasalihan pertaining to Muay
So it started actually with me doing the Filipino kickboxing back in Germany. The irony of it, back in Germany. And then when I came here, I wanted to do something else. And first, I just did Muay Thai. I thought it was interesting to do it as a cardio, like once a week. And then I got totally into it. I think 3 years ago, I think 2 years ago, I got so into it that I just kept on doing it, and it ended up being my only workout. Beside maybe one time going to the gym a week, I ended up doing it for like 3 to 4 times every week, the Muay Thai. And actually, yeah, my coach was making me do this competition, my first competition ever, this May, dapat. Kaso, COVID nga eh. Wala. Di natutuloy.
I really agree to the kung talagang hindi tinuloy ng coach mo kasi it's really hard in this pandemic biglang 'di ba? Kasi ano 'yan eh, gatherings 'yan eh. So ang possible talaga na napakataas ng chance ng transmission. Pero hopefully if this pandemic would end sooner, baka sana 'di ba? Makita ka namin baka winawagayway mo ang bandila ng Pilipinas sa international arena when it comes to Muay Thai. Okay.
Maybe.
Now, yes, wala namang imposible, 'di ba? Ngayon,
Diba?
punta tayo dito sa sa what they call it, scuba diving and surfing. So mahilig ka sa tubig. Okay,
I love
so
the ocean.
yes. Now, papaano ka or ano yung paano ka napunta dun sa scuba diving and surfing? May nag-influence ba
Hmm.
sa'yo or is it your own drive na eto, papasokin ko to kasi gusto ko ang tubig?
To be honest, I mean, I really wanted to do it for a long, long time. I think then the driving factor was my sister did in France her scuba diving course, and I was like, oh, I really want to do that too. So when I finally had the time, I first did it in Bali, the first course, and then the second level I did in Moal Boal, just recently. And surfing, I really just wanted to do it myself. When I turned 20, I just went on vacation alone to Sharjah, and I'm like, this is the time. I'm going alone. This is my birthday present to myself. I'm gonna learn how to surf because I love the ocean, love being around it. But just laying at the beach and tanning is a bit, it's nice, but it can be a bit boring at some time.
So said that you are a former hip hop dancer and a cheerleader. Sige, punta tayo doon sa hip hop. Um, have you danced professionally in terms of hip hop, and I mean, kailan nagsimula ito at ano yung mga naging breakthrough mo through this hip hop?
I think I started hip hop. How old was I? Really, really young, actually. To be honest, I think I started at 5 years old, and I stopped doing it when I had to come to the Philippines. So when I was like 18, so I did it for a long, long time. But I never done it professionally. I think I really just enjoy the movements, and dancing is just amazing. It's such a therapy for your soul, and just like getting lost into the music. But yeah, I never did it professionally. Yeah.
Okay, punta tayo doon sa cheerleading. So, um, alam natin kapag ka cheerleading sa mga school yan, di ba? So,
Mm-mm.
lumaban na ba kayo? I mean, inter-school or sa labas ng school? Nakarating na ba kayo sa iba't ibang lugar through cheerleading? And ano yung pinaka kadalasang ano mo? Kasi may mga role yan, di ba? Pagka sa cheer
Mm-mm.
dance, may mga kanya-kanya kayong role. May lifter, may flyer, ganyan. Ano yung mga naging role mo at kailan nagsimula itong cheerleading na to?
Oh, I think I started. So I did cheerleading for Anibo Biniot. I did it for Biniot when I think after my first year, so that must have been around 2016 or 17. Yeah, I mean, I was a base. I mean, if you look at my stature, I can't be a flyer. I would feel sorry for people catching me. Yeah, so I actually competed in the. I was part of the lineup, so I competed in the NCC, the National Championship for the co-ed division, and we also went to the different kinds of NCAA games to cheer for the basketballers and the swimmers. So I think I did that for 1.5 years, I think. Yeah.
Ngayon, one of the sports that you did is the is it Kali Arnis Eskrima?
Yeah, Kali Arnis. It's with the sticks, the traditional Filipino fighting.
Yes. Yun nga, nakaka-amaze kasi of all the sports kasi, na-explore mo din ang Filipino sports. Sige nga, kwentuhan mo naman kami kasi Arnis, kailangan ng ano dyan, tamang discarte, tsaka medyo masakit yan pag natamaan ka, di ba? So,
Oh.
tell us your experience when the time you get involved to this kind of sport.
But the irony is, I got into Kali Arnis in Germany. I don't know why, but there was a really cool German guy who was so amazed by the Filipino martial arts that he opened the Filipino Martial Arts Center in my hometown in Wetzlar, Germany. And my classmate knew that I was half Filipino, so he's like, "Yeah, you should really try it." I'm like, "Yeah, okay, why not?" And I got there, and I'm like, "Oh my, this is so much fun." And my mom told me that her lolo was also a really skilled fighter in the Kali Arnis. So I don't know, I really had a lot of fun. It was like mostly guys, to be honest. And it always looked like somebody beat me up because I had so many bruises all over my body. But it's so much fun. It's really, really fun. It's like dancing. I mean, that's how they hit it before, right? It's like dancing. It's really a lot of fun. So no regrets. Every bruise was absolutely worth it.
What about the you mentioned about climbing. What particular climbing is this? Is this rock climbing or mountain climbing? And again, and what is your motivation why you are involved in this type of activity?
So I do a lot of stuff. So I did wall climbing, rock climbing, and I do also mountain climbing. And the person who so fun fact behind that. So my sister is a really extreme adventurer as well. So she went up Mount Everest already and Kilimanjaro and named the big mountains. And she was the one introducing me to climbing because she lives in Switzerland. So every time when I visit her, she said, "Oh, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this." So I just kept on going with her, and she inspired me to do it and try it out. And I love doing it with her and her boyfriend. It's so much fun. It's a little bit of adrenaline.
This one, talagang napahanga mo ako dito. Ang tindi nito, soccer. Oh my gosh. For a woman, di ba? For a girl power. You are
But
into
that's a German
soccer.
thing. That's a
Yes.
German thing. If you're there,
Okay.
you have to play soccer. It's like here the basketball. If you're German, you'll definitely play soccer.
Okay, sige nga. Kwentuhan mo naman kami about sa soccer experience mo of course, sa Germany kasi 'di ba? Doon talaga ang soccer is a big deal. Dito kasi sa Philippines, we have basketball eh. So,
Mm-mm.
ano yung pinaka hindi mo malilimutang experience sa when you are in the field of soccer?
No, I think it's just I loved when we did it because we did it always in school. Like that's most the basis of PE is literally soccer, like here basketball, I guess. So I love when we always had those fights when it's like really co-ed. So I don't like to be in pure women's teams, to be honest. I always loved it when it's guys and girls mixed, and then we were having fight like matches against the other against other classes. I just love it. I don't know. It's just something that's very very German, I guess. I never got. I love basketball too, but soccer is better
Okay,
for me, I guess.
is weightlifting the reason why your muscles I see your muscles right now. Your muscles, your body is really really toned. Is it influenced by your weightlifting, or is there something that is I mean mas taka tulong na matone ng ganyang kaganda ang katawan?
Oh, thank you. I no, actually, right now it's not weightlifting, Talagos. I don't have any options. I have one kettlebell, and that's about all of the weights that I have right now. I think it's mostly genes, to be honest. I mean, I have to be honest with that. Like, it's mostly my muscles grow really, really fast whenever I do. But it's mostly, but right now I mostly do body weight exercises and push-ups and a lot of sit-ups, like a lot of variation with all those kind of things. So yeah, I guess it's a bit of genes and a lot of body weight. Pilates is also really, really good with that. And yeah.
Okay. Now, I just want to get more personal. Kamusta si Liz bilang isang anak?
Oh, I think I had a lot of personality. My mom always called me a hothead because I always had my own opinion and my own way of doing things. So I would discuss and argue until the very end, until I get my way. Mom would just say, bahala ka. Just do your thing. And then I get a bad. But then again, I'm also a very loving daughter, I think. I love my mom so much. I mean, since my dad died when I was 2 years old, I mean, I have a loving stepfather since I was a kid. But of course, it makes you much, much closer to your remaining parents. So of course, my mom and me are like everything. My mom is my everything. I love her too much.
Now, ito gustong malaman ng lahat. Is Liz a mama's girl or a papa's girl? Just choose one at bakit.
Okay, I'm definitely mama's girl. I mean, like I said, my dad died when I was young, when I was a kid, when I was 2 years old. So of course I'm gonna be a mama's girl. Though I'm really independent. I'm not spoiled by my mom, okay?
May mga kapatid ka? Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have one brother, full Filipino, and my sister is full German. So I'm the only hybrid, the only experiment that was created between them.
Okay, my question is, kamusta si Liz bilang kapatid?
Mm, that's a hard question. It's just our age gap is really, really big. So my sister is 22 years older than me, and my brother is 20 years older than me. So of course I'm like the ultimate bunso of both of them. But I think, I mean, they always treat me like a little child before. But I think, and now we're all even, and I'm there for them if they need me. But they're both adults, so yeah, I guess we're just good hangout buddies from time to time when we see each other. Because yeah, I didn't grow up with them, so it's a bit. But I love them anyways, so I'm always there for them. If you guys see this, I love you guys.
Yeah, eto Liz. Have you discovered something new about yourself during this quarantine? Syempre, during this quarantine, we are just locked down in we are staying at home. So have you discovered something new this quarantine, and what is it? Can you tell us?
Just quarantine. I think that so my lockdown was probably a little bit different because I was locked down in Cebu at my friend's place, which was in near private plot at the beach. So I mean, I was not completely locked down. I guess like I felt still free because of the ocean. However, I think what I realized is what I realized a long time before is that it's also nice to just slow down sometimes because the world is so fast. Everything is moving so fast. You have to do this. You have to do that. And in this moment during quarantine, everything's just up on hold. And there's nothing. You don't miss out on anything. But it's nice because I always have the fear of missing out. But the feeling of knowing that everything just stopped, you realize that you don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to do whatever people do. You just have to really be more in tune with yourself and enjoy the moment as it is.
you've mentioned also that you really love to eat chocolate. So, paano mo siya sinusukat? Kasi 'di ba, chocolates is a very it's high in sugar. Although it's really tasteful. Pero paano mo siya sinusukat? Kasi ang ganda ng pagkakatong ng katawan mo. Papaano yung kumakain ka ng chocolate then you have that kind of body.
Oh, thank you. But I mean, also I have to say, like, it's about genes, fat distribution. It depends on everybody else, like how the fat distribution goes. However, I cut back on my chocolate consumption a lot. I used to be really addicted to Nutella because when I was a kid, I used to eat Nutella every day until I was probably 19 or something like that. And I really cut down on that. I love chocolate because, if you come from Germany, we have really good chocolate there, and also from Switzerland. So yeah, I mean, like I still enjoy chocolate from time to time. I would never completely cut it out of my diet. It's really like I said, it's about the balance. It's overindulging. It's just the only problem if you do that, but it happens also sometimes. So just bawi na lang sa workout.
Okay, what about this gaming na binanggit mo? Curious ako, anong klaseng gaming ito? Is it online games or what particular gaming?
And so I started gaming early on with my cousin. We always played everything from Nintendo 64, GameCube to PlayStation 1, 2. And then I had to stop because I came to the Philippines and didn't want to buy a console. So then I went more into computer games. I love adventures and, to be honest, also shooters and also the other stuff like the Mario games. And right now I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, to be honest. So it's really random. I just love to play anything that seems interesting and has a good story. Far Cry is my favorite game, for sure.
Sige. Ito naman. Kamusta si Liz bilang isang partner or girlfriend?
I don't know how to answer that. I think I'm pretty chill. At least usually that's what he says. I'm pretty chill. I just do my own thing most of the time. But I also love cooking for. I love cooking for other people. So also, of course, my partner. I love cooking for them and spoiling them a little bit.
So you love cooking. If ever there's a time na mag-gate crush kami sa bahay mo, kaming entertainment news portal team. What are the food or healthy food that you will prepare for us?
I would prepare. I would prepare probably a. I mean, it sounds boring now, but I would probably make a good salad because salads, when you order them, they're not nice and they're overpriced, to be honest. But salads can be so yummy, and then maybe like a good side to it, like a good fresh tuna steak or something. I love that when I was in Cebu in the lockdown, we always had fresh tuna from the ocean. Like have a good tuna steak and a really nice salad next to it, and also a little bit of rice, like brown rice, something like that, just to like keep it all balanced. That would be like a great meal, to be honest, for me.
Okay. Eto, halimbawa, for example, that you are already on your retiring age. Okay, so when
Mm-hmm.
would you like to spend the rest of your time? Is it in Germany or here in the Philippines, and why?
I would have to say, guess that it depends on that point. It depends on my health, I guess, because of course it's really expensive the healthcare here. But if my body allows and I'm still healthy, which I really hope, and I can continue working out, I'd rather retire in the Philippines for sure. Because I mean, I would love to have a house next to the beach and always be able to see the ocean. Oh, that would be a dream.
You just graduated recently, no?
Yeah.
So if ever wala si Century Tuna Superbuds, well, halimbawa wala siya. Ano ang ginagawa ngayon ni Liz?
So I think if this ends, and I'm actually just waiting for my diploma because I'm still waiting, still outstanding because the offices haven't opened yet in my school. But I would love to maybe take up my master. I'm just taking the time since my industry right now is pretty much not alive, not active anymore in the Philippines. I would like to take my master in international relations. Hopefully, I can do it online. So, because I don't want to leave the Philippines, and most universities are outside. So, yeah, maybe take the master and then just see what comes in the next few years. Just more go with the flow na lang.
Now, we are now reaching the first 30 minutes of our live chat interview. So we go to the what do you call this, the second half or the second 30 minutes or tama of our live chat interview, meron tayong isang simple game. Okay, so now this game will just test your vocabulary of words. So this is what we call Becky Translate. So I will be showing placards showing the Becky Translate it. Kung ano lang yung tingin mong translate gamit doon sa word na yun. Sige.
Sige, try ko lang.
Ready?
Okay, sige. Go.
Okay, let's have the first word.
Jubis. Oh my God.
Jubis.
Jubis.
Yung friend
Hindi
ko,
ko kilala.
ma-jubis.
Jubis? Hindi, first na narinig ko yun eh. Jubis.
Any try? Any guess? Ang jubis-jubis niya.
Hindi ko po alam.
Okay, jubis is mataba.
Ah, talaga?
Majubis,
Wait,
yes.
First time talaga narinig ko yun. Okay, I need to practice my slang more.
This is a gay lingo, okay? Mga Becky. Ito yung mga ginagamit nila.
Talaga?
Okay, next. Now, this one is all caps, all capital. Okay, so meaning to say the word, yung translation nito, all capital din. So parang acronym siya. Okay? So the word is AIDA.
AIDA. Parang ayuda, ganyan.
AIDA. Again, it's
AIDA.
all capital, so it's an acronym. So you have clue. You'll just change one letter here.
AIDA. Bida? Hindi ko na.
Okay. Oh, good guess. Good guess. When you say AIDA, it means AIDS. Okay, so
Okay.
yes. It's actually a joke sometimes to some of our Becky friends if they saw someone or a friend of them na medyo binubuli nila, like medyo parang pumayat, ganyan, ay, na-AIDA ka, no? Ganon.
Okay, I'm learning. That's a good lesson for me.
Okay, next. Ito medyo madali siya. Baka narinig mo na to.
Sige.
Tom Jones.
Narinig ko na yan. Ano kaya yung meaning niya? Tom Jones. Narinig ko na yan.
Tom Jones na ako.
Ay, ano yun? Diba parang lasing? Ganun? Hindi ko alam.
Tom Jones
kasi,
is gutom na. Gutom ka na.
Ay, gutom na pala. Ay, Tom Jones. Gutom pala. Akala ko lasing kasi pangalan ng cocktail din yun ata. Hindi ko sure. Yeah. Anyway, narinig ko na yan. Nakalimutan ko na eh.
Okay, ito. Medyo mahaba siya. Medyo tricky, pero pagka nagets mo naman, nandito lang din sa word yung meaning niya. Yung totoong word niya. Kota kinabalu.
Parang value?
When you say kota kinabalu, it's kota. Kota na. Parang you reach your quota.
You reach your quota. Okay, I was thinking about the value.
Yes.
Kinabalu.
Here, this one is very, very easy.
Okay,
Let's have this one.
Sana man isa nang naman alam ko.
Becky Badaf.
Ano
Becky.
Yeah,
Badaf.
Gay lang, di ba? Oh, like
yes. Bakla. Okay, bading.
Bakla,
yes, Becky or Badaf. Very good. That's 1 point.
Or like in Bisaya, bayot.
Yeah, bayot. Bayot man. Okay. This one. Jutay. Or Juts for short.
Juts. Did I hear that before? Hindi ko siya kilala ata. Oh my God, I'm so bad at this game.
Jutay or Juts?
No, I think I don't know that. I'm so bad at this game.
When you say juta or jutes, it means maliit.
Okay. Jutay. Okay, I'm gonna learn these vocabs.
Next. Now this one describes your your fellow male superbuds. Borta.
Porta. Like, parang rip, ganun. Fit,
Parang,
rip. Parang handsome, rip, ganun. Like, muscles.
yan. Malapit na, malapit na, malapit na.
Bulky?
Yes, malaki
Um,
katawan.
okay, sige, sige. Lapit
That's
naman.
that's Borta. Very good. It's 2 points. Next. Chanda Romero.
Chanda. Chanda
It's
Romero.
clue. It's a part of the body.
Talaga? Chanda
Yes.
Romero? Hmm.
When you are having an abs workout,
Parang pandesal, yun yung mga apps, ganun. Ibang word lang yan.
yeah. Now this one, this is the clue. It's chan, the stomach.
Chan! Okay.
Yes.
Bakit Chanda Romero? Saan galing yung Romero?
That's actually the way the Becky or the gays are translating it. So Chanda
Really?
Romero, yeah. Grabe, ang lulumit na yung Chanda Romero mo.
I love that. That
Ganon.
sounds so cool. That sounds so cool.
Okay, next. Ducks.
Ducks. Oh, I've heard this. Oh my god, ducks.
Okay, clue. Kabaligtaran siya nung isang word kanina.
I think ducks is. Di ba ducks is also like. I know I have a friend. May kilala ako ng ducks. I mean, it's like you're also a gay friend, right? Maybe isn't that like that? I have a friend who's called like that. Like a nickname niya.
Okay. Ducks is actually malaki. So,
Talaga? Oh, that was his
from
nickname. Okay.
for jutay, maliit. For ducks, malaki.
Jutay, ducks. Okay, okay. I'm gonna learn.
This one,
Makaaral pa ako.
Erna. Oh, it smells bad and kadiri.
Durian? I'm just kidding. I love durian.
Okay. Erna is
Tae?
yes, that's 2.
Tama ba?
Good. Yes.
Okay, sige, tama
So we
pala.
have 3 points. And this one, Jeanette Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Di ba?
Here in the Philippines, it's always Jeanette Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Janet? Here in the Philippines.
It pertains to the weather.
Mainit?
Yes. Jeanette.
Janet Jackson? Paano mo
Jeanette
siya gamitin sa sentence? Ay,
Yeah.
sobrang Janet Jackson ngayon, ganun.
Yeah, Jeanette Jackson. Oh my gosh. Mga ganon.
Talaga?
Janet
Okay. Janet Jackson. Sige.
Jackson. This one. That is the previous word. Kabaligtaran siya. Jolanis Morissette.
Jolanis Morissette.
Hindi mo na ako lalabas. Jolanis Morissette pa.
Oh my god. And I have no idea. No clue at all.
Okay. Umuulan. Hindi mo na ako
But
lalabas. Jolanis Morissette pa.
But I love those terms. They're so creative. It's really the first time I hear it, but they're so creative. That makes the language so much more fun.
Yes, that's Becky language. Well, you have
I love it.
3 points, of course, from the bowl of words here. Okay, so
Kawawa
right
talaga ang
now,
result ako.
so I'll be reading comments from our viewers. grabe, your support from your family and friends is really, really amazing.
Hello, love you guys. Mwah.
Yan. Okay, so balik tayo sa chikahan natin.
See
Um,
po.
what is your greatest motivation in joining Century Tuna Superbuds 2020?
So it started off actually with my friend, and I didn't even know about the competition at first. And my friend Anne asked me to just go with her to the casting and just join for fun too. And I ended up getting in, and she didn't want to do it anymore. She said, "Oh, you just do it alone." I'm like, okay. Then I realized that how different also Century Tuna is than the other pageants that maybe I've had before, because you're actually trying to deliver a real message, a really important message of being healthy and inspiring other people to do the best they can do for their body. So that's my motivation right now. I want to inspire other people and show other more girls that, especially with what I'm doing, like being active and this and this, that it's not like it's not a masculine thing to do or whatever. It doesn't matter what gender you have. You can do whatever you want and you can do these different kinds of sports and work out and not be worried about what other people think about you.
What was your reaction? Kasi I watched one video from YouTube from one vlogger na during the final cast, the final callback, 'di ba doon na tinawag yung makal. You're at the backstage hot kayo. Then you were lined
Mm.
up, ilang rows kayo doon. Then your name was called. What was your reaction there when you were called as one of the finalists of this prestigious Century Tuna Superbuds?
I was very, very surprised. I mean, everybody there looked amazing, and they all also had a name already, and already like they were already working in the industry for a long, long time, and their bodies were all toned. And then I mean, there was supposedly 15 people, ended up being 18. So when the 14th person went out, I'm like, yeah, no, this is never going to happen for me. So when they said my name, I was like, huh? And I wasn't quite sure if it was my name. They're like, yeah, it's your name. Go, go, go. Like, oh my god, and I was so surprised. I think I looked so confused. If you look at the video, I looked very, very confused when I got out. I didn't know what to do. So
Now, what about your parents, your relatives, and of course your friends? What is the reaction nung nalaman nila na you are one of the official finalists for this year's Century Tuna Superbuds?
well, all of them are very, really supportive. So they were really, really happy for me. I know that, especially my family also in Lavaso, and they're super in the Philippines. They're super, super supportive whatever I do. And my friends, of course, here they always push me to be my best. So I guess they're all really, really happy for me, and yeah, very supportive.
Ngayon, we are in quarantine, right? So,
Mm-mm.
I think that's February when you were announced as official finalist. Then biglang nagkaroon ng quarantine. So
Mm-mm.
nagkaroon ng ECQ, naging MECQ, naging GCQ, binalik si MECQ. So the of course ando na yung thinking natin na oh everything will be delayed, will be postponed like that. Ano yung una
Mm-mm.
mong naging reaction nung bigla kayong tinawagan ng Century Tuna Superbuds? Bigla kayong tinawagan or tinext message that the competition will push through, the duration will be online, like yun yung mga challenges nyo, it will become online, then the finals is tentatively live. What was your reaction nung nalaman mo yon nung tinawagan ka or message ka?
I have to be honest. My first reaction was like, "How am I going to do that?" Because, like I said, I was quarantining for from March until what day? Until just recently, before end of July. I was in Cebu in the province, so internet-wise, it was a bit. Oh my God, how am I going to do this? I don't know if this is going to work out, and it was stressful with the sending of the files because of the slow internet connection. However, generally, I think it's a good thing that it continued. I was also happy because in the end, we're still continuing inspiring people, especially at a time like this. You're telling other people to stay strong, which is a very important message. So even if that's what we embody, right? You just go for it. No matter the hindrances, no matter the obstacles, you just go for it and you keep pushing it. In any way, if it's digital or if it's in person, I mean, you have to adjust. That's the important thing. You always have to adjust and adapt. It's a part of human nature.
Um, Now that we are in lockdown, still in lockdown, paano mo na may maintain yung ganyang gandang figure, healthy and fit figure?
So I was lucky in the beginning because so what we did when we were in Cebu is we basically created our little boot camp there with some one of my friends made his own parallels, and then we did a lot of outdoor workout as a group because we were all quarantined together. So that was pretty cool. And then I mean, in the end, it's really about the diet, especially in a time like this when you can't do as heavy workouts and I can't burn as many calories with Muay Thai as I want to because obviously I don't have any coach or anything. So then it's in the end about diet because you need the calories you don't burn. You have to keep it. You have to keep it down with the food you eat to make it sustainable. But I mean, that's my lifestyle usually anyway. So I guess it was just a little bit of less calories. Yeah, just work out as much as you can with body weights and whatever you can do, you just do it. Just be active, dance, or whatever you can do.
Ano naman yung ano mo, yung tawag dito, since that was your routine, ano naman yung regular meal intake mo? Papaano mo siya mini-measure? Kasi 'di ba, ngayon papalapit na yung mismong competition, I assume na
Mm-mm.
mas strict ang intake mo ng pagkain. So paano ngayon? Paano 'yon?
So, I mean, I never counted calories, but since I've been watching what I eat for a long, long time, I have an idea on how many calories the food that I eat has. So it's just I just have like some equations in my head, but I never really write it down or measure anything. In the end, it's just like for me, calorie counting not too much because in the end, as long as what you eat is good for you, it's fine. Like I'm not gonna count it. For me, it's like just be aware of what you eat and what the ingredients are. That's the most important thing for me. Just be aware of that and like, okay, if I have this piece of bread and like 2 pieces of bread in the morning, maybe I'm just gonna have a salad for lunch and then maybe have something. Then you can maybe have carbs again at dinner. It's really about the balancing. It's never about too much about restriction for me, to be honest. Even if the competition comes closer, just means less chocolate for me, I guess.
Okay. So ayun, nagamit mo yung skill mo sa cooking when you had your first challenge, which is hashtag fish day every day. So, papaano mo siya, papaano yung naging preparation mo na, di ba, magiging online, so you have to upload a picture of your recipe, then you will
Mm-mm.
create a video of the recipe, how have you come up with that recipe. So ano yung paano mo siya pinlan, papaano yung naging takbo nung ano na yon, nung experience mo na yon, and ano yung mga challenges na na-encounter mo?
So the recipe is inspired by my time in Cebu because quarantined with a lot of guys who love their egg mash. So I just made it a little bit more healthier by adding more ingredients to it. And yeah, I mean, egg mash is really, really good. And I just added the tuna to it and like putting more chives and like, just adding a little bit more flavor to it. And scales, I mean, I never use a scale, to be honest. I'm always, usually when I cook, I just say, oh yeah, this and this, just throw it in and okay, I'm done. And yeah, this challenge was definitely that I have absolutely no experience with taking videos or editing videos. I mean, I was lucky my boyfriend was able to help me and like lend me his camera and teach me a few things.
All this, you also love to travel. Saan na yung mga, can you tell us kahit 5 of your chosen destination na talagang mare-recommend mo na this place is really best for or this place is really amazing. So I mean yung lugar na talagang magbibigay ng satisfaction sa bawat isa.
5. So maybe I love Paris. Paris is a really beautiful town, especially if you just want to enjoy like I don't know the flair, the ambience. In the Philippines, there's way too many places to be honest. I love South Cebu, I love Siargao as well, and I mean I wouldn't say Bali. What other places are really really nice? I love Munich and Hamburg in Germany. Can totally recommend that too. And maybe what else could I recommend? And my sister has a house near Chamonix. Chamonix is a beautiful place as well in France, with the direct view to the Mont Blanc, and the mountains are amazing. If you really want to be at peace with yourself and have some skiing and some hiking, oh, beautiful. Chamonix in France as well, yeah, and also Switzerland has so many places anyway. So
So actually one of my dream destination is Switzerland. It was, oh my God. It's really, really, really beautiful. Okay,
I know
so
it's like painted.
yes. Now, nakakatuwa kasi you're into motorcycle riding din.
Yeah.
Paano nagsimula that you are in this kind of uh, hobby, sabihin natin hobby. Kasi 'di ba uso ngayon ng angkas, ganyan. Ngayon wala munang
Yeah.
angkas, more on delivery muna sila. So, paano nagsimula? And sino nagturo sa ng motorcycle driving? Sorry.
Oh, so my stepdad is a big collector of motorcycles. So I guess I got the inspiration from him. I did my has collects old timer motorcycles, and he has like over 20, I think 24, which are literally in his garage in Germany. And I just got the passion from him, I guess. And I just love being active and adventurous and the adrenaline you get from it as well. And in the Philippines, the best road trips you can have are when if you have your own motorcycle and just explore the whole island. I drove like through whole Siargao. It's just amazing, the feeling of being free. It's ultimate freedom.
Ayan. One of your, I think, one of the values that I'm really impressed dun sa sinulat mo sa bio mo is that you like spending time with your family and friends. So, kahit independent ka na, you spend time with them. Ngayong quarantine, how do you catch up with each other?
Also, we video chat all a lot. It's really a lot of video chatting. My mom and me talk every 1 or 2 days, depending on how busy I am and how busy she is. My friends also before in the quarantine, we always video chatted with each other and catch up on. Or we're always there for each other anyway. Your friends become your family as well. And actually, my birthday was a few days ago, and my one of my closest friends did a really cute thing. She lives in BGC, and she walked down all the way to Makati just to be there for me on my birthday. So I really appreciated that. That was so cute.
I've asked this question before, previously sa mga na-interview naming fellow Superbuds of finalists. Gusto naming malaman kung sino sa tingin mo from your fellow female Superbod finalists, sino doon sa tingin mo yung pinakamatindi mong kalaban na malaki na sa tingin mo napakalaki ng chance na maiwi yung top prize na Superbod of the Year?
I would say that everybody has the same chance at this point, especially because now everything is digital and it's up to your own effort and your own work and what you're presenting in front of other people. In like if how high your chances are. I can't really say because we haven't really like spent all much time together, and I think it would be unfair to say that anybody has a higher chance than anybody else. So I think the chances are pretty much the same for everybody.
Now, my follow-up question is, um, ano sa tingin mo ang advantage mo naman among the other female finalists of Century Tuna Superbuds 2020?
It's also a hard question. Like I said, we haven't spent much time together. I don't know if it would be fair to like really say they have an advantage in that sense. But I think maybe like also maybe just if you say just forget about the other ones, but I do because I can't really talk about that because I haven't spent up. I don't know that much about them yet. I would just say for me, like I think is my adventures. I'm very adventurous and I'm very versatile in the kind of sports I do, and that's what I stand for. It's like you can do anything you want, and living healthy doesn't mean that you have to just do one sport and go to the gym every day. It just means a bit being active and living life and enjoying life by doing those kind of activities, which are a workout as well. And that's how you can also stay healthy.
Who or what is your greatest fitspiration?
So we had that question actually as well in the. I had that question as well in the callbacks, I think, or was it in the audition? Anyway, so for me, I don't believe in fitspirations or anything like that. The only fitspiration for me that counts is yourself, because I can look at somebody else and be, oh, this has a great body, she does this and this and this, and I need to do that to look that way, but it doesn't work. You cannot expect that if you do the same things like somebody else that you're gonna look the same way. You have to do what works for yourself, and the only fitspiration you should have is to see yourself getting better every day and not compare your progress to anybody else, because you are you. It doesn't matter what the other people do. You have to do your best. You can see them, oh, she does that, I can try that. And if it works for you, then you do it. But yeah, be inspired by your own progress and about your own getting stronger every day.
What is your advice to someone like me who is starting our fitness journey? Yun, yung mga nagsisimula pa lang. What will be your advice?
My advice would be, first of all, look for a sport that you enjoy. Like, I tell my friends who want to start working out, they say, oh, but like, then just look for a sport you enjoy. You don't have to go to the gym and do weightlifting. I mean, yeah, that's really, really effective. I can't deny that. But it first of all should be that you have fun doing a sport. So maybe do badminton, or I don't know, play soccer, do basketball with your friends, something that just keeps you going and gets you the taste of what it feels like if you're active. And then, of course, with the diet, like I said, it's about balance. I mean, friends tell me like, oh, I really lose weight. I love rice, but I should really cut rice. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work like this. If you really love rice, you're never going to be happy, and it's not going to be sustainable if you completely say, I'm going to stop eating rice. It doesn't work like that. So it's better if you start slowly. Eat, instead of 2 cups of rice, eat 1 cup of rice. Maybe in the future, eat a half cup of rice, and then add other stuff into it. But always keep it balanced. Don't say, oh, I'm going to stop eating a donut if I feel like it. No, then eat the donut, and then you eat a healthier salad maybe for dinner. I mean, it's about balance.
Okay. Now, if you win Century Tuna Superbuds 2020, what are we going to expect from Liz?
So, I mean, I would say like what you could expect from me is that I'm gonna educate more and more people, because that's really what I love doing, talking about these things and helping people and advising people of what they can do to become more healthy, because it's something that it's going to benefit all of them with their health, especially in this current situation. So yeah, I think it's more like I want to be more inspirational and more educational for the other people, and inspire, like make them be the best version of themselves.
So now let's have the fast talk. Okay? So just choose
Sige po.
one, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ready?
Sige po. Ready na.
Cardio or yoga?
Cardio, I guess. I'm not sure.
Push-ups or pull-ups?
Push-ups. I'm so bad at pull-ups.
Heavy lifting or CrossFit?
Heavy lifting siguro, yeah.
Bike or treadmill?
Oh, I, treadmill na lang siguro.
Hanging bars or rock climbing?
Ano po yung hanging bars?
The barras?
Okay, rock climbing na lang siguro.
Okay. Sige, let's have abs or biceps?
Abs.
Okay. We have hiking or surfing?
Hiking or ano po? I didn't hear the second word.
Surfing. Surfing. Hiking or
Surfing.
surfing?
Love the ocean.
Okay.
Def-
Leg
Definitely surfing.
leg day or rest day?
Leg day na lang. Para sa ano din naman eh. For the butt.
Lean beef or chicken breast?
Oh, I love lean beef. Definitely lean beef. A good steak or some good bolognese. Oh.
Okay. Keto diet or intermittent fasting?
I prefer intermittent fasting. For me, it works better for my body type, I guess.
Netflix or CSI?
Netflix.
Free weights or machine?
Free weights. I didn't do much machine in my life. I have barely any experience with it.
Okay. Steak or sushi?
Oh, that's a hard one. I love steak and I love sushi. I think it's steak.
Okay. Pizza or burgers?
Oh, I love pizza. I would never betray pizza.
Will it be a romantic dinner or an outdoor adventure?
Definitely an outdoor adventure.
Sino gusto mong kasama?
Hmm. I don't know. Any of my friends who wants to come, maybe my boyfriend, maybe my siblings, anybody who's down. I can also go alone. I don't mind.
Okay. Will it be a one piece or two-piece bikini?
I think I didn't hear that. I think the connection interrupted for a bit.
Okay. Will it be a one piece or two-piece bikini?
Always two piece.
Okay. Flakes in oil or hot and spicy?
It depends on the dish, but I think it's normal oil na lang. Easier to adjust.
Okay. Okay. I know you have ganito. Just choose
Mm-hmm.
one from your fellow
Sige po.
female Superbod finalist. Kung
Mm-mm.
maka-quarantine ka ngayon, I would like to spend it with.
From the females, I think I'd love to spend the time with some of my Cebuano finalist teammates. I can speak Cebuano all the time. Like Carla maybe.
Okay. Now, I know you have a boyfriend, but this katuwaan lang. If you will be quarantined, who among your fellow male finalists would you like to spend it with?
On my partner definitely Hans. He's a cool guy,
Hansberg.
always funny, always has a smile. So I guess that would be a fun quarantine.
Okay, sige. Now, Liz, I will give you now the floor to promote your advocacy for the Century Tuna Superbuds and paano ka namin masusuportahan towards your journey sa Century Tuna Superbuds and, of course, your social media accounts. Saan ka namin pwedeng ma-follow, ma-like, ma-add, saan ka namin pwedeng ma-stalk in short.
Sige po. So my advocacy for Century Tuna is, especially, I want to promote a healthy living, but because I have so many conversations with my friends and they'll be asking like, what could I do? I'm like, and they always think the drastic things like cutting this and cutting that. I'm like, no, I want to show other people that it's not about just completely cutting something out. It's about the balance of life. You have to really, just have to have a foundation of understanding how healthy living works, and then apply that to your life. And I want to inspire and educate more people on achieving this kind of balance in their life, as well as removing the stigmas that most people have. Like many girls think, oh, if I work out like this, I'm going to be bulky, I'm going to be masculine. I'm like, no. I mean, like, why are you worried about that? I want to empower also the girls that you should just be proud of yourself and be strong and embrace the way you look, because being strong physically makes you strong mentally. So you're going to be more confident. You're not going to be worried about walking around those streets, something's happening, because you're going to get that confidence as well as presenting yourself. So yeah, you can support me through my Instagram. It's Liz Kuczera. I know it's really hard to spell, so it's Kuczera. And also my Facebook, which I'm not too active in, to be honest, just from time to time. Marlies de Parini Kuczera.
Kaibigan, we have Superbod, Liz, Kuczera. And sa lahat po na manonood, mga family, friends, relatives ni Liz, maraming maraming salamat po from Lebason, Zamboanga, from Cebu, from
Oo.
Germany, all
Daghang
over the
salamat.
world, at sa
Maraming
buong
salamat po.
Pilipinas. Of course, maraming maraming salamat po. And please, wag pong kalimutan mamaya, 8:00 po ng gabi, after Liz, we have another Superbad to glance our live chat interview. Walang iba po kundi si Superbad Christine Picardal. So mamaya po yung 8 p.m. ng gabi. And of course, please don't forget also to follow our official social media accounts, our official Facebook page at Entertainment News Portal. Type nyo lang po sa search engine ng inyong Facebook Entertainment News Portal, and please click the like button or the follow button of our official Facebook page. And of course, our official website at www.entertainmentnewsportal.com and our official YouTube channel at Arvin Cabachete. All of our live chat interviews are simultaneous broadcast on our official Facebook page, on our official website, and our official YouTube channel. And of course, our official uh, Instagram account at ENP Official. Makakakuha din po kayo ng updates dyan. And my personal social media at Facebook, Dale Gregory D. Medina. Just type it. And on Instagram, it's Dale of ENP 1988. It's Dale, DALE underscore of OF underscore ENP 1988. So, makita din po kayo dyan ng mga updates sa aming mga magiging live chat interviews. And kung meron po kayong mga na-miss na live chat interviews, punta lang po kayo sa aming official YouTube channel. Nandun po lahat naka-upload ang aming mga live chat interviews. Okay? And gaya nga po ng sabi ng Century Tuna Superbuds, more than staying safe, we have to stay strong. We have to be
Exactly, tama.
stronger. Yes, we have to be stronger during this pandemic. So, yun lang, follow all the protocols, all the safety protocols, and
Mm.
hopefully soon we will achieve the normal situation. Hindi new normal ha, normal situation.
Mm-mm.
Come on, we miss hugging each other, we miss beso-beso,
Mm.
holding hands, akbayan, di ba? We miss that. So, sana bumalik na sa normal ang lahat
Sana lang.
soon. Okay? So, ayan mga kaibigan, maraming salamat again, Liz, and God bless sa'yo.
Thank
Good
you
luck
so
with your
much.
Century Tuna Superbuds journey. Mga kaibigan, yan po muli. Maraming salamat. At kita po tayo mamayang 8 p.m.
Thank you po.
Thank you.